Hello everyone, so here in this video I have another tournament battle of All for the Front. I tried for tournament top, unfortunately lost one against this player, Warrior Elite, rank 15, and I'm showing you this battle. Although I lost, but I think it's still a good fight. And the battle map will be Saimum. Okay, let's start. Fast forward to skip the resource containers collection. Okay. Going for 5 supply center, 4 barracks, 2 vehicle factory will be upgraded into level 2. He has level 2 HQ and supply centers are under construction. So initially if you see I'm much ahead in terms of developments. Now I'm gathering assault infantries. Okay, one fortress was taken care of. Okay, Cyclone, that's a quite wise decision because a max Cyclone has very large armor, almost like 50 armor. I'm not sure, but my Cyclone has probably 47 armor and still uh, one armor upgrade is left, I think. So one Cyclone has almost 50 armor, so that's a very great amount of armor, and Cyclone is the perfect tactic to stop hammer assault attacks. So he's trying to use hammer assaults and using bunkers, playing a little bit defensive from the start. So at this moment, I'm still having the advantage. I'm of course having advantage in the number of units and also taking the resource containers. Okay, but I'm going to make some mistakes later on, which will eventually lead me to losing the game, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going for level 3 HQ. Okay, and he's sending one Cyclone for scouting here. Okay, this Cyclone will be killed by my air defense. I'm going to upgrade this AVA factory into level 2 and going to have Vertex soon, and without having any scout, because I still haven't produced my Vertex yet without having any scout, I decided to go straight attacking inside so that I can destroy some of his base. And you see, these are my entire land army and I need them for collecting the resources, so this is a big risk. Okay, and these cyclones are not all he has. He has even more things to show me. Unfortunately, I wasn't prepared for that. Okay, now trying to destroy this HQ, but what he has is fortress, hammers, assaults, and cyclones. So pretty much he has an unit combination of all types, and I have hammer and assaults. And while passing through this bunker, I also had to lose a lot of units. So I wasn't able to destroy any of his buildings. So if you consider this attack was a total loss. I lost everything, every land units that I had, but for nothing. Okay, so that was the biggest mistake in this fight, and there will be a few more mistakes because you saw initially I had the advantage. I threw it away and going to have some Vertex now. Hammer assaults are still on production, and I'm going to use Typhoons too. Okay, you see now I'm lagging land units, which I already used while attacking his base. So he's going to take over this container. I'm going to try to take these two, but both of these containers are guarded by cyclones. Okay, I took down a few of those cyclones. Okay, and this is actually a mistake for using the vertex for such small purpose, because right now his base isn't that much defended, well defended, so I will show you what were the problem. Okay, now I'm going for Zeus from one vehicle factory, Typhoon from another one. Now you see that now I have Typhoons. I can literally destroy these Cyclones. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else. No land units to protect them. So using those initial units for no reason was a total bad mistake. He got this one too. However, I took this container, and I also took this container using one assault infantry, and my vertex were protecting those. Okay. Now seeing this, I just went for attacking them, which was a big mistake. You see, I should not have wasted this vertex like that, and then I could have saved them to attack at this base where it is the most defenseless currently. Okay, going to have level 3 barracks. He tried to use his Cyclones for scout. Did not let him go much further. Okay, and right now he is not having any vertex, just a few Cyclones. So there was no need for me to produce these many Typhoons anymore. So I produced a bit more extra Typhoons because Cyclone were very much problematic from the start. Okay, going to have Scout. Cyclones being produced, and also Zeus Torrents will be produced. Okay, you see the defenses they have. Lots of assault infantries, and I have only a few infantries. And attacking right now was also a big mistake, because I wanted to take control of this area, but I could not, and eventually lost a lot of my units. So playing offensive, it was a mistake. I shouldn't have played offensive right now. Another Cyclone scouting my base. Okay, I'm continuing my production. Oh, okay, but meanwhile I'm taking control of these two, so I actually did not need to rush here to gather this container, because I'm getting some, of course. Some units are being produced, mainly Fire Souls, and Zeus encountered these two on the way. Now why he's sending them, he is very probably sending them to free his command points, because he's now going for full Zeus Torrent and no Avia at all. So he played quite tricky, and at this moment I should have retreated, but I decided to attack in a very disadvantageous condition. Okay, now you see that I'm going to attack his base, destroying this, and you see his base is totally defenseless against any kind of air attack. But I lost my land units here. I should have put them in defensive here, and I could have launched this vertex attack much earlier, so that I could have destroyed his factories. I should have patiently waited at my base, but I instead went into offensive, unfortunately. Okay, he's continuously producing Cyclones, Zeus, Hammers, and Torrents. And unfortunately, right now I don't have anything to counter his units, and I tried to build a rocket tower, but I do know that my rocket tower is almost useless. It doesn't have any good upgrades except a very few upgrades. So I decided to quit. Okay, so that's all for this video. Although I lost, but it was a good battle. I had a chance to analyze my mistakes this time. Okay, thank you.